everybody, my name is Jacqueline, and in today's video we will go over my May favorites. But before we get started, please subscribe to my channel and ring that little notification bell so you get to know whenever I upload new videos. And now, if you want to know what I have been loving throughout the month of May, just keep on watching. I cannot believe it, my friends. We are already in June. When I'm recording this is June 3rd, and it's unbelievable how fast May has gone. I mean, we are right now in the middle of the year. We're half the year, and finally summer is making its appearance because lately it has been cold, rainy, windy, but today is a beautiful sunny day in California. But I'm gonna start rambling right now, and I'm just gonna show you the products that I have been loving during the month of May. First thing that I have been in love with is this Tom Ford Flawless Glow Foundation with broad spectrum of 30. I have made a review on this foundation. It doesn't have a lot of coverage, but it's kind of like an everyday type of foundation, very soft, very natural. It gives you a really nice glowy radiance to your skin without looking too much. Doesn't look greasy or sweaty, and it's just so beautiful. I also have a very reactive skin, and my skin has not reacted to it. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it doesn't come in a pump, it doesn't come with a doe foot applicator, but it comes with this pipette right here, which is not ideal for, you know, it's just not ideal on my point of view, neither for traveling because it's also a glass container, but nonetheless, it's a beautiful foundation. Another complexion product that I have been liking, and it's also a Tom Ford product, is this foundation stick, and I have it in the shade 5.5 Bisque. I also made a review on this foundation. This is a beautiful foundation. It's just so nice. It glides on the skin super well. It's really emollient, and it lasts for a good amount of hours, I will say. This one is more long lasting than this one right here, and it's just stressless. It wears so beautiful. I did a really long wear test on this foundation, and I was really impressed on how it lasted, how it was able to handle any type of sweat or, you know, the natural oils to come in, and how gracefully it wear off. I think this is just a beautiful foundation. I know it's extremely expensive, but if you're looking for a very nice, kind of like a radiant finish foundation that is not super glowy, this is just so beautiful, and it's travel friendly. That's what I really like about it, because it comes in a stick container, so there's no point where like it will get spilled, and it's just a small size too. So I'm really been enjoying these. And now the foundation that has taken me by surprise, that I didn't expect it, and I was so happy that I was able to pick it up during a Sephora sale, is this Wonder Beauty Nude Illusion Liquid Foundation. Oh my gosh, this foundation, this is a really amazing foundation. If you are familiar with that YSL Touche Éclat foundation, the glow one, the one that comes in a tube, it's kind of like a CC type of kind of foundation. This is like this, but it has a little bit more coverage, and what I love about it is I do have a very reactive skin. This one didn't give me any reaction. Like the Touche Éclat, it is on my favorite category, is one that I love, but I cannot wear it more than 3 days in a row because I will start getting little bumps here and there, maybe because the fragrance, I don't know. But this foundation, it is so amazing. The good thing is formulated without parabens, no fragrance, it's cruelty free too, and it's also mineral oil free. So I'm really happy about this foundation. This one, I can wear it if I want it every day. It have a beautiful coverage, enough that I can still see my freckles peeking through, but it's just like so beautiful. I really love it. In fact, I'm wearing it right now, and the finish is not really glowy, or it's just in between, like a radiant, kind of like silky type of foundation. It's just It blurs out imperfection. It's just so beautiful. The only downside of this foundation, and you just have to be careful when you take out the doe foot applicator, because if you take it out super fast, it will splash all over. So I wish it comes with a pump. I don't know if maybe I will be able to maybe repurpose a pump and kind of use it with a pump. I mean, the good thing is like you can squeeze it until the end and use every little bit of the product, but I wish it had a pump on it. But this foundation is actually a keeper. Now, this foundation is not as emollient as the Tom Ford one. It just goes very smooth, very radiant, and it's very lightweight. This foundation right here is a little bit more thicker in consistency. You don't feel it heavy, but you will feel that this is more emollient, and these are very different. This one right here is kind of like a water type of consistency, not much coverage at all. This right here has a lot more coverage. So I have been really enjoying this foundation, and no wonder why so many people rave about this foundation. I have been enjoying it, and this one is definitely a keeper on my collection. Another kind of foundation, but it's actually a water tint, is this Le Beige by Chanel, and I had a review made out of these. Oh my gosh, this right here is just so beautiful. It's natural. It's nothing like this right here. If this right here doesn't have much pigmentation, this one is less than that. But it actually gives your face a glowy, radiant look, very healthy look without covering. So you will not find coverage with this tint. This is just a water tint, so it will just give you kind of like a veil finish, which is just so beautiful, so natural. So if you're like on vacation and if you don't want to deal with putting makeup, if you're going to go for, I don't know, like a tour or something like that, you can put this on, and you could just put a little bit of bronzer here and a little bit of bronzer on your eyelids and a little gloss, and it will be just perfect. This is such a beautiful product. Now, the only downside about this is that because it's just a water tint, it doesn't have you know, it doesn't have pretty much any coverage. It just gives you like a veil, and therefore you're going to be using a lot of these products. So at least I use between, I will say 3 pumps on this side, 3 pumps on this side, and maybe like another pump right here. So between 6 to 8 pumps of this product, which that means that I will run out of this product fairly fast if I use it continuously. That's the only downside about this product, but the formulation is just nothing that I have seen before. Absolutely nothing. It's completely different. And like I said, this just gives a veil of beautification to your skin. It just makes it look oh so perfect. It's just so beautiful. I don't know how to explain it. You have to try it. And this right here is from the 2019 Le Beige collection, which I also made a review of it, and I have been wearing it since, and I really love it. Now, moving away from foundation, I want to mention this new Jouer Soft Focus Setting Powder. It comes in this beautiful compact right here. This just came out a few weeks ago, maybe like at the most a month ago, and I have it in the shade Light Clear, and I'm very impressed about it. I did I think it was first impressions of my Sephora purchases, and when I put it on, I was like really in shock. This is a soft focus hydrating setting powder, and it actually gives you, yes, that's soft focus, and it actually blurs. I have enlarged pores right here on my cheeks right next to my nose, and it actually blurs it away like completely. You can barely see them. You cannot tell you have any powder on you. So these powders right here, they have an actual tint to it, so they do have some color. So I will suggest, they sell it at Sephora. They have a great return policy. My skin tone is between light to medium, and again, I'm using the shade Light Clear, and it works for me. It doesn't change the color of my foundation. I wish they come with a translucent one in this formulation, because it's just beautiful. It actually literally just makes your skin like blur, like perfectly soft, and give you like a velvet type of finish that is just so pretty, and it actually helps with the longevity of the products that you're wearing and the foundation. So I'm enjoying it so much. This is a keeper and a wonderful product. Now, I don't use this product right here under my eyes because I think that it's a little bit too heavy. I just use it on my cheek area, on my forehead, those areas right there, but mostly right here because it actually blurs the imperfections. And I love the packaging. It's just so beautiful. I just think it's very luxurious and you're not paying that high price tag for it either. So this is definitely a keeper. Now, another product that I have been enjoying it so much is this beautiful Marc Jacobs Worth the Wait highlighter. Oh my gosh, this highlighter right here, I mean, it looks white, obviously, right here on my finger, but it's just such a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. You just have to go very gentle with it so you don't get like a big stripe, but in my light to medium skin tone, it works super well. I just think that those who have fair to light skin tones, it will look stunning. It just has great pigmentation, and I don't think you will ever go through this size highlighter. This is huge. This comes with 10 grams of products. It's a lot. It's like the biggest pan, and it comes with this super huge mirror. So if you take these, you know, for if you're traveling, this will help you a lot to do your makeup right here. But the shade is just beautiful. It's not as streaky. It's blendable, so if you go over too much, you can blend it really well and it will just like fade away a little, but it gives you this glowy look that it just looks amazing. This, it is actually, to me, really worth the wait. And now the highlighter that has taken me by surprise, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing, is this Terracotta highlighter by Guerlain. And this is in the shade Nude. I have a love affair with an Yves Saint Laurent highlighter in a stick, but this one, oh my gosh, you have to see right here. Look at that. Look at that. It's this beautiful champagne with a rose gold undertone. This highlighter is just so stunning. It's just so beautiful. It wears super well, so you can actually put this highlighter and that's it. You're not gonna need anything else but this highlighter. But if you wanna layer something on top, it wears so beautiful. It's super blendable to the point that it's actually has kind of like a cream to powder finish, and it's just so beautiful, and it doesn't give you the streak mark. You can actually apply it directly from the stick, or you know, just apply it on your beauty sponge or a little brush and just stipple it in. It's just so beautiful, and it actually has that, you know, scent from Guerlain, but it's not that regular scent. It's kind of more florally, which I don't mind on this highlighter, but it's just so beautiful. This is super good, and this is from the new 2019 Terracotta line. So if you're looking for a highlighter stick, the Hourglass are really good, but this one right here, it may be either exactly the same as the Hourglass or even better, because it's just so good, blinding beautiful. Now, a palette that I have been in love with is this Natasha Denona Tan Bronze and Glow palette. Oh, this palette, it will give you the most amazing bronze glow look ever. This is just such a stunning palette. I'm like, this palette is just, to me, everything that I wanted it and more. It doesn't, this shade right here is supposed to be also either a blush or a bronzer. On my skin tone, it works really well as a bronzer. It doesn't turn any red. It's just so beautiful. This palette will work perfectly on like light, my skin tone, light to medium skin tones. I just think it's just so beautiful, very versatile. You have here your Glow Impact powder, which is a beautiful highlighter. These, when you're getting a tan during summer, is just to die for. I think this is one of the best palettes that I have seen from Natasha Denona, from her mini duos. I'm not in love with any of them, even the little tan one, the bronze duo. It was, you know, it was okay, so, but this one right here is just curated so well. I'm in love with this palette. Now talking about blushes, this palette right here by Alamar Cosmetics. This is the Colorete Blush Trio palette in medium tan. This speaks volumes to me. These I love. I love coral blushes. I love pinky blushes. Coral is my jam right there. I just love coral. And these two right here are just like, oh, they have such great pigmentation. They blend super easy. They stay on. They have great durability. These right here, I haven't used it that much, but these two right here, and they have like a very light sheen to them. So here are the three colors right there, and as you can see, this is just one swipe, so they look darker on the pan, but actually they go lighter, and you can build it up to, you know, whatever tone you really want, like to be more impactful. But these are just so beautiful, very easy to blend. They're just really pretty. I just have been enjoying it so much, and I like that although it has a certain sheen to them, it doesn't have glitter on it, which is, I think, is a plus when you have a blush that doesn't have, you know, that glitter in it, that it will emphasize, like me, that I have a large pore, that it doesn't emphasize my pores. Another beautiful blush palette that I have been loving is this Rose Gold Blush Duo by Jouer. Oof, these right here with a tan. Oh my gosh, and they both have a sheen to them, but they just look amazing. They just are so beautiful. Let me just swatch them for you. There you go. This is the darker shade right here, and this is the lighter shade. As you can see, they have a certain sheen to it, and they apply very easy on the skin. You can build it up. They are not as pigmented as the Alamar ones, but they just give you this beautiful blush and glow to your skin. Like if you're wearing like minimal makeup, this will just amp it up. A couple dashes right there. It's just so beautiful, and I love how it comes with a nice mirror, a really nice compact, I just love Jouer packaging. It's just so pretty, very feminine, and I think just very sleek looking and actually very well made. So I'm really enjoying this blush right here. And again, this is the Rose Gold Blush Duo by Jouer. The eyeshadow palette that has stole my heart this May is this Tom Ford Suspicion Quad palette. Oof, this palette is just everything that you want for summertime. This gold shade right here is beautiful. These are the shades right here. Look at that. They're just so pretty. I made an eye look with this palette and the other palettes by Tom Ford. But out of all of them, I think this is unique, because although you have seen maybe these shades before, they're actually different. They have this wet formula that they just have a punch to them that other palettes do not have. I think this formulation, it should be the formulation, like the normal formulation for all Tom Ford eyeshadows, because these are just beautiful, and I have been enjoying it so much. As you can tell, I have been using it like crazy because it's really easy to get a look out of it, and a very like daytime look with these two shades right here, or even these two shades right here. And then if I wanted to darken it up a little, I use this shade right here, and it just looks amazing. And you can use them wet for a like impact look like no other. I just have been loving this quad so much. Beautiful, to say the least. Another eyeshadow palette that I have been loving, and I'm so happy that it's now available for everybody, is this Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. I did a review. I was lucky enough to find it on my local Sephora a couple weeks ago. I made a review out of it, and it's just so beautiful. Oh my goodness, if you see these shades right here, they are just amazing. This is just such a beautiful palette. You can get like a very colorful look to it, or you can, you know, just go with a very corally look, or even like a very like reddish look without having to use any of the yellow shades that they are right here. I think it's so well curated. It's just such a beautiful palette for summertime. What I like about this palette too is the price and the size. So this is smaller than the regular size palettes from Natasha Denona. It's about half the size, but it's again half the price. It's still expensive at $65, but not as expensive as her regular palette. And the great thing is that she kept the same formula, which I love, because each of these shadows are extremely creamy, super easy to blend. They're just so beautiful. The only one that I had a little bit of trouble is this shade Glory right here, which is really sad. I don't know, it's just a little bit drier than I wanted it to be and a little bit harder to blend. But other than that, all the other shadows are just so beautiful, very versatile, and a beautiful palette for summertime. So I'm super happy that now it's available at Sephora, Natasha Denona website, and also at Beautylish. So if you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. Hopefully they have it in your store, because it's just such an amazing, beautiful, beautiful palette. Love Natasha Denona. Now, brushes. I have picked up these two brushes by Sonia G. Well, I bought a lot of Sonia G brushes lately. This is the Face Pro brush. This applies bronzer like no other. I love this brush. I'm so happy I picked it up. It is just so beautiful, so soft. It's kind of like slanted, so it makes it for application really, really easy, very blendable, super soft. It picks up product beautifully. So this is a really nice investment. And another brush of Sonia G that I have been loving is this Builder Pro brush. This is a brush that it's really good for packing on shadow, but mostly what I have been using it is for shimmer shadows, to do kind of like the shimmer shade in the middle of my eyelid. It picks up the product super well. It's applied so seamlessly. It makes the shadow goes evenly and kind of creamy, which is just so beautiful. These two brushes are a winner for me from the Sonia G collection. I have picked up other brushes from Sonia G, but these two brushes right here has stand out completely. Now going into lip products, I have been loving this Hourglass Unreal Lip Gloss in the shade Solar. This is the best coral shade. These have some pink to it, but it's mostly coral. There's another one called Ignite, and you know what? In comparison with the Solar one, no, there's no comparison. This is it. If you like a good coral shade that it has a little bit of gold, this is the one that I have been in love with. And you know what? I really do not like plumping type of lip products, but this right here, it has this minty scent. It just gives you this cooling sensation to your lips, that it feels like it's plumping, but it's not aggressive. It's nothing that it feels like, oh, it's painful or hurting. It's nothing like that. I have been swatching in the store the other ones, and none of them really grabbed my attention, but this one right here, the Solar one, and I may end up grabbing the one that is kind of like a whitish color, because that could be more versatile to give a little bit of a shine to your lips on top of a lipstick. So I may be grabbing that one. Another lip product that I have been loving is this Becca lipstick in the shade Tulip. It's a very creamy lipstick, just very soothing, and it has this beautiful coral pinky shade to it. As you can tell, these are the colors that I'm going for summer. But these right here, they feel so emollient to your lips that I'm planning to grab a couple more. Another lip product that I have been loving and I'm wearing today is this shade Casablanca by Tom Ford. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful too. Again, another emollient type of lipstick. Now, this one right here is not that corally. This is more like a pinky mauvey tone right here. So it's a little bit more alike to my shirt right here. And I really have been enjoying it. Really, both of them seem like have this like very soothing sensation to your lips, so they don't make it dry or patchy. They just glide on and they have full opacity. Really, really good lipsticks right here. Now, as far as primer and setting spray for Sally Takes a Cake with the Rose Gold Skin Mist, this is a beautiful mist that it will just give a very natural glow to your skin. So if you have gone with, you know, glowy foundation, but then you have put a little bit of powder, so, you know, to lock in your foundation, this will revive everything. Like, it will just make your skin so beautiful, and the mist of it is just beautiful. The smell is so good, and it really hydrates your skin. The spritzer of this is really, really good. I'm in love with this, and I'm gonna have to get a backup of this because I have been using it non-stop. This is such a good mist. You really need to try this. It's just amazing. Last but not least, for skincare, I have been loving this Tatcha the Dewy Skin Cream. This is a very moisturizing cream. It will give you a dewy finish, and most of the times I'm using it kind of like a primer type of moisturizer, because my foundation, everything, all my products, they just go so well on top of it. The thing that I like is it doesn't ball up. You know, when sometimes you put some type of moisturizer and then you put your foundation and then you start seeing everything like balling up or just not sitting up well. This will give you this beautiful dewiness to your skin. It hydrates so well. I'm just in love with it. And these have, you know, that typical Tatcha type of scent that is so mild. It's not aggressive. It's not in like too much in your face. I love the Tatcha products that they come with this spatula. I actually use this size. Is actually the perfect size for all your face and even the neck. If you just put a little bit extra right there, you can take it all over your face and neck and décolleté. It's just the perfect amount of product for all over. And I like to use the other side of the spatula for my eye cream. You know, if you have these Tatcha products, don't throw these little spatulas away. They will come in handy. And this product right here, it has done wonders to my skin. And like I said before, I have reactive skin, and I have between normal and some dry areas right here, and this has been just the best moisturizer. Super good, to the point that it is hard to say, but I don't miss anymore my La Mer cream. This is really good, and I highly recommend getting a sample maybe at your local Sephora and see if these will work for your skin. Okay friends, so this is a wrap for my May favorites video. I hope you really enjoy it. Let me know down below, what are your favorites for the month of May? Something that is beauty or non-beauty. Just share with all of us what have been those items that have stolen your heart. Now, if you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next time, you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.